Hi there and welcome back to the Feel Good Cafe videos. And a question I'm often asked, but in particular I can remember a guy came yesterday who changed already his diet. He's a vegan for 2 or 3 weeks, and he tells me, Idan, in my salad I feel like I'm missing a piece of chicken or meat or something chewy, something meaty, something substance. The thing is, when we turn vegan, when we go back to the way we should supposed to eat and our body is meant to eat, which is grazing, we don't have that one big lump of fat or protein that's going to block our stomach. It's just something which we don't have. What we do have, it's lots of chewing from the fiber, from the vegetables, and lots of carbs from the potatoes or rice or millet or quinoa, whichever one we chose to have. And it's just something that takes over time. And whenever you finish a meal and you feel the hole hasn't been filled yet, it means you haven't eaten enough. So you can always eat more and more and more. Now, providing it's high fiber, no oils, you should be really fine and not to gain weight, and then your body will adjust. At the beginning, I used to literally eat bowls which are that size in one setting, full of potatoes with some rice and lots of raw vegetables. Loads of them, like a salad. And the dressing was just lemon, nigella seeds, black pepper and turmeric. Very simple but very tasty. Now after you eat a bowl this size, you feel so full and you cannot think of anything else, and there's no temptations. And that's the way. You gotta be satisfied. You gotta eat until you are saturated, because if you're not eating until you're saturated and you think, well, but I want to lose weight, the weight will drop. The blood sugars will drop. Dr. Michael Greger shows us this all. And also the book Starch Solution by Dr. McDougall. All of these doctors show us what happens over time. You got to eat a lot of the right food so you feel saturated and full. And then there's no temptation. Somebody offer you a piece of meat or a piece of chocolate and no thanks, I've just eaten. And whenever you feel a bit peckish or hungry, you do the same. You go and prepare a nice bowl and you start eating it until you can finish it. If you don't finish it, keep it for later. But that's the way. And you gotta have your house prepared with nuts and seeds and lots of fresh vegetables and fruits and legumes and root vegetables, tubers, and all of these. So you always have what to eat when you're hungry, and that feeling of missing something will go away. I haven't eaten meat or cheese or fish in so long, I cannot think or imagine even to have it. I have people here who've been vegans for 30, 40 and 45 years. I know children who have been vegans since birth. In fact, there is a surgeon who came here. He's 87. He's a surgeon. He does not allow to practice in the UK anymore, because from the age of 70 surgeons are forced to retire. But he does go to the States to do operations. He's 87, he never had a cup of coffee, he never had a chocolate bar, and most important, he never had meat, fish or eggs. He did have dairy until some years back, but his health is phenomenal. And he only had a certain kind of dairy. It's an A2 dairy, which comes from buffaloes and goats, and it was all grass-fed from a farm, etc. But he's been more or less vegan now for a few years as well. He looks phenomenal, and he never had any meat or any of that bulky thing. Very, what people would call plain food, a bit of rice, a bit of lemon dressing, black pepper, chilies with it, and a salad. 87 years. All his teeth are his. They are whiter, as if someone has just went to do a whitening treatment. He never had a tooth decay in his life. If you come to the Feel Good Cafe and he's around, I always point to people, I point him out to people. He's just an inspirational. So it's doable. That's the conclusion. It takes time, practice, patience, and keep in your mind. Are we eating to satisfy our instant moment, and maybe later we regret what it does to us health-wise, body-wise? Or are we eating so we can thrive and achieve the best and have a life free of dis-ease? I wish you luck on your journey, and I hope to see you soon.